for the dog. Come on, Robert.
Hey, Kate, let's go get him. Be right there.
Hey, Troy, you need some snowshoes?
Yeah, I'm gonna need those or some skis. Pretty deep out here today.
There you go. Okay, slow down, Troy. Let him do the work here. Past him. Hey, there goes from way up there. He's too far. Let's walk up, guys. Fast, fast. There we go. Good one. Good shot. Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate.
Someone's gonna get a lesson now.
Come on up, guys. Come
Okay.
on up. Way to go, Troy.
Thank you. Try to show some patience there till the one close in was there.
That's no kidding. You want to put that in my bag?
Good.
Boy, there was a lot of nice birds coming out of there, Troy.
Yeah, there was quite a few. You
I
know?
see you waited for the closest one.
Yeah, you know, I thought I'd give it a couple seconds. There seemed to be quite a few in there.
Yeah, that was great. Hey, we got another dog on point up here. He's getting
Walk
busy.
up.
Ready, Dylan. Come on, Kate. He's getting birdie, guys. Let's get up here. Walk up there, Dylan. Troy, walk right on up there. I think we finally caught up with him.
Is Robert doing by smell versus sight?
It's all scent.
It's all
scent. The stronger the scent gets, the more intense he gets.
Okay.
Till it gets to a certain level and then they lock up.
How do you go about training them for that?
You don't. They have to have that in
Born
their
with it,
bloodline. You can't train that. Basically, all you need to do is train obedience. The rest of it comes naturally.
That's great. So when you say you let them go for an hour or so, Jeff, is that because they get tired or ineffective or it's cold? Or
They get tired and cold.
You don't realize it, but the dogs are going every second they're out there, covering almost twice the ground we did. That's why it's so important to make sure your dogs are taken care of when you're out in the field.
All right, we need somebody on the other side. Okay, we ought to be getting into some birds here.
Shall make my way.
There we go, get him! Shoot him! Oh, that's a good rooster there. Dang good rooster. I thought we, now we're getting into some birds here, guys. Come on up.
It's always good to hunt with a guide who knows his dogs, just about like having a wife. If you don't know how to read him or when to keep quiet, you just might end up in a heap of trouble.
Okay, he's getting birdie. There we go, point. Kate's backing him. Right here, there he goes. You flustered him. Guys, reload. Reload, there's probably more birds in there.
More birds was an understatement. Over the next couple of days, the birds just kept coming and coming, and Troy and Dylan just kept getting better and better.
Oh, rooster, rooster! There goes one.
Oh! More,
guys.
Dylan, more, Dylan!
Troy, how many flew up on your side?
I had 3 on my side, Jeff.
3? We
3.
got 2 on this side. Get him.
You know, I've got a lot of time when I'm running camera in the field to watch these dogs and see how they work. It's hard to believe that their ability to move in and point so perfectly is mostly genetics. So, to prove it to myself, I took a trip to Indian Brook Kennel in Colorado, where I met up with Julie Swayze and found out just what's really involved in training a good bird dog.
We train everything from the beginner puppy to the advanced finished dog. So I primarily do the puppies, the younger dogs. I start them out, get them first exposure to birds, normally first exposure to water.
One of the steps Julie takes to get a young dog used to striking a scent cone and moving in on a bird is to position pigeons at different locations across the field.
We have these release traps, we put a pigeon in them. We just kind of take them like we were actually hunting. See how they search, see how they hunt, get them pointing, and just keep their enthusiasm up that everything, all new exposure with birds is a great, happy, good exposure.
Even at an early age, pointers seem to have a natural knack for honing in on scent. For this young one, it's only his second time in the field.
We already got that one.
He's going back to the bird we already found because he knows it's a sure thing, and he's actually on point down there.
Rocky, come on. We already got that bird.
Rocky, puppy.
Come on.
Good boy. Run like the wind, Rocky. Run like the wind.
Now, according to Julie, there is one step before this one. That's just basically seeing if the dog is to the age where he's actually interested in birds.
I released that bird as he came in because he never actually locked up to point. He had the scent of the bird, but he was hitting the gas pedal. He was never actually looking like he wanted to go ahead and slow down and point. I don't ever want him to get the idea that he can just run in and take one out.
Once the dogs graduate to the next level, Julie does more specific training.
If you wanted a finished master hunter dog, something that's steady to wing shot, fall, retrieve to hand, and does it and honors, we do that also. What I'm gonna do, I know where the bird is. I'm just gonna come up here, pretend to kick around like I'm looking for a bird. I want her to stay steady till I find that bird, can shoulder my gun and shoot it. She's looking right at the bird. I can tell where the bird is by looking at her eyes. She's gonna look right where her nose tells me that bird is.
At this stage, the dog won't do anything without specific commands from Julie. It's so obedient that Julie can direct the dog within just feet of the bird.
Whoop.
When the bird is released, the dog holds steady so that the hunter can focus on making the shot without worries of the dog getting in the way.
You don't want to do anything to ever curb their enthusiasm for birds.
So, in conclusion, bird dogs do come by it naturally. As Jeff said, the training just hones their talents to suit the hunter. Maybe someday, I'll train a bird dog.
You know, I could tell right off from talking to Danny that he was really enthusiastic in this bird dog training and just wanted to go forth with his own dog. So we have anteed up and we've gotten him his own bird dog to train.
There are some things in this life a man just ain't meant to do.
Happy hunting! Fits his personality, don't you think?
Watch Living the Wildlife on DirecTV Channel 611, the Pursuit Channel, America's Hunting and Fishing Network.